You see it right there? I always like the way, like urban gray, specifically platinum white pearl, the way they are urban gray, steel night pearl. Always like the way these vehicles look in the day because it shows off the paint. And I've been wondering what it is about this one that's been tickling me. And what it is I keep thinking of the CRVs. Used to be sand dune metallic. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's not the same color. It's because this is sand dune pearl. So the pearl paint is gonna switch up in different angles. What I like about it is when you get to these pearl paints and you switch these different angles, it looks so different when you go into the dark part. So we're gonna take this to a spot where I can show that off. Small little drive. You've seen plenty of people test driving it. I just want to be able to show it to you in a way that you may not have had, because, you know, there's brief highlights on them. But I mean, just the detail on it is so nice. Even the backside right here, how the line carries into the back. No exhaust, but there's your diffuser right there. Here's my phone ringing. We're gonna have to just worry about that call later. Every time I want to do something lately, I can't, because it's been extremely busy for me. So my sincere apologies. I'm not throwing out as many videos, but it lets me get more in-depth, more detail, and pay attention to those details in person right here. So anyhow, somebody took this off. They probably didn't know how to put it on. It's never been shiny like that on the bottom. That's all you do. You pull it across and it'll latch right there. The upside of your hatchback has two different ways that you can just grab it and close it. There used to be like where you can put your whole hand there, but now it's just, see, it's closed in. This right here is where you can lock your trunk, or you can open up your trunk by pushing this like that. See how it's releasing? So you can hear that. Dominic, D-O-M-I-N-I-C at tracyhonda.com. If you want a professional demonstration here live in person, not on video, you can give me a call. Ask for me in person at the dealership, and they'll transfer you right over to me. Extension 6016. So whenever you have these three lines or the black dot, you put your hand in the handle and it'll open right up. Tons of space in the back. Whenever the seat belt's down, it's gonna kind of prevent this from going down as easily as you see me struggling a little bit. See how it's giving it that resistance? So anyhow, here's your back seat. Because it's a sport, the outer side's gonna have the leather on it. I've never really seen fabric here before. We like to tint the windows here. Also warrant those. Bam, check that out. Your cup holder. That's the engine kicking on. You hear the fan in the background. It's summer in October here in Tracy, California. Speaking of Tracy, California, I'm at 3450 Auto Plaza Way, Tracy, California, 95304. Back home for the third time, final time, and it just feels so good to be back. Having all the knowledge and experience that I've taken with me, and all the knowledge and experience that I've brought with me, has been super awesome. So it's made me better. It's got me a promotion, and it's going to allow me to focus more on the people, which is great, because there's an amazing sales team that can help you on that side. If you want to work with me exclusively, you can. Dominic, D-O-M-I-N-I-C at tracyhonda.com. Here's your leather wrap steering wheel. They put the stitching on the inside, so this is going to be your safety features. So if you push this, it's going to activate. See that? That's your lane keeping assist right there. This is your adaptive cruise control when it's active. That's going to be your gap adjustment. So I always tell people when I'm talking while to push that a couple of times. So when someone's be in front of you, you can choose how far or how close you want the car to follow. So if you're doing 70, they're doing 60, it'll slow down. I'm not sure what this elapsed time thing is and why it's there, but if I push this home icon right here, it'll take me to the home screen, and then we can go back to range and fuel. So it looks like somebody was showing the car off and didn't know how to put the rear privacy shade back. Auto down. Auto up. Gotta hold it down for the back window. So let's go into the shade here so I'm not baking in the sun. You got your deceleration selectors right here on the back. Those aren't paddle shifters. You have your windshield wiper right here, and then your rear windshield wiper. So to control the rear, you got to do like that, and then it usually will turn on. There's the rear. There we go. Where are you at? There you go, Jimmy. If you push all the way through, it'll do a little spray right there. You pull it back towards you, it'll do a little spray right there. So if someone's following you, you know, hit them with the back sprayer. It works better. Anyhow, so then there's this one right here, or your front. When you turn that on, it'll activate like such. You pull it towards me, and then it'll do the old spray, right? So that doesn't spray the windshield because it's actually coming through the wipers. I can't explain the system. There's actually a video on, if you go to Honda's page, it'll show you that. So that right there is how you turn your lights on and off. You'll see that little green emblem on the top, that little green, see? So those are on and off. When you do have it on, this right here, if I pull this all the way down, it'll dim the screen all the way completely, or it'll make it super bright. All right, there's just stability control, window lock. My mirrors are adjusted here. Mirrors are adjusted there. If I needed to go to the right, I just switch to the right. There's the left. Next, what we want to do is connect. So USB connection on the Sport Hybrid. Hey, look, it's me. It's your favorite ball guy, Dom. All right, so I didn't know if it was going to be a USB-A or a dual USB-C. But what I did know was that there's already been a couple of videos. So let's not have that happen again. So I usually connect this on the plug-in side right there. I don't use the charger side. I'm not sure if it works on both sides. Let's not find out. Then you're gonna get your Android device in this situation. You're gonna expose the back. This is also the same way you would plug in your iPhone 15 and soon to be 16. So I have a 14 Pro Max, 1 terabyte, I think this thing has. Speaking of something that I love, is my hair blowing in the wind. I mean, it's a nice, beautiful sunny day, but we're all waiting for autumn around here. We're waiting for fall. I mean, by golly, it's October 7th, and it still feels like that night I took my daughter to go see fireworks on 4th of July. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Drop this down real fast. Make sure y'all can see. Get that adjusted real quick. There we go. All right. Close that up so you can see this mirror, the screen a little bit better. Close the sunshade so you can see that a little bit better. So again, you're gonna just plug right in. As soon as you do, you're gonna just follow the prompts on your phone, follow the prompts on the screen. So I need to make sure this is turned down, which it is. That's why I love having artists, specifically Lil 6. Thank you, Lil 6. Always coming through. Go check out those. Would you like to use Android Auto? Yes, I would. My face matches. And here we go. So there will be, I keep it in night mode. So there's my Google Maps though. So your Google Maps is gonna pop right up right there. Okay, Google. What's the weather outside?
Currently in Tracy, it's 88 degrees and sunny. Today, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 101 and a low of 71.
Why? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you heard it right. So you can see right here, you can see right here, if somebody was coming this way, somebody was coming that way, and we take out the plastic film, then where it's blue is when they indicate what's active. That would be a rear cross traffic alert right there. When I'm going straight back, see how you can't really see so far away? Again, don't mind the glare or what have you. There's a plastic film. We wait till somebody buys it to take it off. Anyhow, to the right, boom, you'll see it again. And then my favorite. So in every single one of these angles, there you've seen this little sand dune pearl on the bottom. So you see what I mean? Right here, and right here. That noise, watch it go away right now. That noise is because right now it's operating on the battery, so it's not going to make any noise. So it makes a noise coming outside the vehicle, so people can hear, say like pedestrians, when there's a vehicle approaching. It's crazy how everybody's used to like a Prius, for example, or like a Tesla, for example. Never driven one, never owned one, but it's become a household name. So whenever they come here, most, not really most, say a handful of buyers, at least in my experience, they'll ask, it's really hot, so I'm gonna keep this on as low as possible, but it's really, really hot. They ask me to give them a gas car. They don't want a hybrid car because the hybrid car, they don't want to plug it in. And yeah, well, I don't know if you can see that silver clarity right there in the background, but I drive a plug-in hybrid, so I completely understand. That color right there by Mazda is gonna get the side-by-side right now. That is also a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, so I'm gonna explain that in just a second. What up, everybody? It's your favorite ball guy, Dom. Thank you again for your support. Deals with Dom on Instagram. Whoever's been coming from Instagram to this side, from this side to Instagram, appreciate all the support. That's where all my happy buyers are. You'll see basically different stories, little paragraphs that I write for each sale, just to put a little memento on what happened and what they told me before I earned their trust. I don't know if that's in the way. If so, I'm so sorry. Anyhow, with that being said, there's a vendor driving around. I'm also YFBG Dom on TikTok because people prefer, rather than this format, the straight up and down 916 format. So I'm trying to get a little bit more active on there, but I prefer to come here because this is just what I love. I love doing this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out, I don't know if that's a CX-70 or something, but we'll figure it out right now. We're gonna find out how close these two colors look, just in case you go to a Mazda or you see a Mazda, and we're also part of the Ken Harvey group, so shout out to Tracy Mazda. There it is. Snapchat, my most active place, yourfave.ballguy on Snapchat. Go ahead and check me out right there. Otherwise, email me, Dominic@tracyhonda.com. Thank you again so much for everybody who supported this page, everybody who supported the sales, which has basically gotten me to where I am currently going to be going into. So let's get back on with the show. Sorry about that little tid right there. So whatever color this is, it's so identical to the Sand Dune Pearl. But you can see the differences kind of, but you see how the dark in the front kind of goes with the one in the back? So this is the MSRP. Every video that I've been watching, every single review I've been watching with the Monroney sticker has a market adjustment, markup, whatever. Just get to know your dealership really well, build your relationship with your salesperson, and you know what, you'll be happy. Like 50 miles a gallon, that don't make you happy. 48 combined, 45 highway. So if you're a very casual eco driver, don't be surprised if that goes over 50. If you're always in traffic, say Bay Area, LA traffic, don't be surprised New York traffic if that goes like closer to 60. Seriously. And here's all the specs and all that you want to know right there. There it is. Every Pearl paint job is going to come with that 455. I remember this is actually not really gone up. It's not really gone up at all. So the name of this color right here, I don't even know what it is, but again, Tracy Mazda, tell them I said hi. Cool people. This color is called, it's a CX-70 Zircon Sand Metallic. This vehicle right here is 56,930, and look at no market adjustment. So there you go. Really, really close. This one has a little bit more green in it though. You see, that's a good, that has a little bit more green in it. That looks a little bit more brown. Huh. All right, let's go for a little spin right here. I want you guys to see my little demo on this thing here. Man, if you're still here, you're awesome. Everybody who just stays and watches these videos, I do it for y'all, man. So thank you so much for your support. So I'm gonna just take it for a little small tiny loop just so I can show off a couple of things. Mainly right now, right now, I can finally take the picture that I always want to take, and the sun is gonna be shining on the car. It's not gonna be in the background, and it's gonna show the color with the hills in the background. Super excited to do it right now. There's a lot of customers right now for the service department, so everybody kind of knows I work here. So I don't need to shout it out enough. In the description, you always see my my email. You want any information, just email me. I'll email it back to you. It's probably gonna go in spam, so give me a minute to see it, because I don't get the spam alerts. Wow, the cows are out. Check that out. So we're gonna get, I love it. We're gonna get sand dune pearl with greens in the back to make this color pop in the back. We also have hills and cows in the background. Love it. Nice. We're also gonna do an amazing walk around right here of this color. Super excited to show this off to you guys. Super excited. All right. So let's get this party started and get back to the dealership. And then we'll talk to Google and tell Google to take us back to the dealership. So there's the color I'm looking for. And yeah, let's get this right here. Another one right there. Nice. Hello, ladies. See when it switches from here, from the light to the dark. As soon as I just take my camera, now I'm able to do 4K. So if you want, go into your adjustments, put it on the highest adjustment that your phone can take, and oh, look at that, Dom. There's one here. There's my color again with the hills in the background. Nice. This way you guys know it's a hatchback. So there it is. I love doing this. So nice. And it's so quiet. One of the things when everybody tells me how quiet it is, I go, yeah. One of the perks of me not coming with the vehicle. I talk a lot. That's why I'm in sales. So let's go ahead and get back on the road here. Get this baby safe and sound. Okay, Google. Take me to Tracy Honda.
All right, Tracy Honda. Let's go.
So every time you slow down under 10 miles an hour, probably can't hear it, but you see it's using the battery reserve. Then when I step on a little bit more, hang on a second. When I step on a little bit more, watch the engine kick in. 3, right there. So as soon as I clear 15, I hit 16, now you can hear the engine kick in. Obviously if you put it in sport, you'll hear more feedback, right? But once again, just kind of listen up in the background if you can. Hear it? So as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it immediately starts to charge the vehicle. There's a power flow that you can use. I was gonna go and press it, but this isn't the wireless model, which is the touring. So if you check out the touring mode videos, you'll roll this back up. If you check out the touring videos, then what you'll be able to see is I go through the power flow right there. So man, it drives so nice. It drives so nice. Very tempting. So that's how nice it drives. It's very tempting. But I don't like using or spending money on gas. So Prologue's great. I'm sold on the Prologue. Just a huge SUV for me, or a huge SUV for my wife and daughters. Just we don't need that big of a vehicle. So we also have Boost Blue Pearl coming up next. So thank you so much, everybody. You are all so awesome. And then just for kicks, yes sir, Mr. B. Let's go ahead. Uh-oh. I think that's saying Dominic, you're up. Alright, well, we'll have to get the what I was looking for later, but yeah, thank you so much for sticking with me and checking this out. You folks are super awesome here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 2-minute walk around on the oh, I can put this right here as a matter of fact. The 2-minute walk around on the YFBG Dom on TikTok, so go ahead and check that out. That'll be up today. I'm probably gonna drop like 6 of them today, 4 or 5 of them maybe. I'm not sure how many I have, but yeah, we have a goal and a mission to get every single trim on video, so it's starting with this one. You have all been super patient, and I'm so grateful for that, letting me finally get a hold of one of these. Welcome to Tracy Honda. As for me, Dominic, DOMINIC at tracyhonda.com. So let's do one final little walk around here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and unplug that. So I can put this back on my hip. So when I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's turn these hazards on so you can see that. Get the moonroof open, power sliding moonroof, standard. Man, this is such a nice one. So nice. So clean, so clean. And whether you look at it from the front or you stare at it from the back. Once again, Dominic, DOMINIC at tracyhonda.com. All the 2025s are gonna come out, so make sure you push that notification and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.